Now, we do have a heartbreaking message from a family on Facebook that reads, and I'm quoting exactly what it is. It's the shattered hearts that we share. The devastating news that our beloved daughter, Greta Catherine Toranzo, lost her life in the July 4th flood in Kerr County. Greta was thrilled to return to Camp Mystic for a third summer this year. She was overjoyed to be reunited with her camp friends for weeks of fun, laughter, sports, and sisterhood. Well, Greta is unfortunately not the only person that has passed away because of these floods. Here's a look at some of the other Houstonians that tragically lost their lives in the July 4th flooding. Here's Fox 26's Melissa Wilson.
Longtime Humble ISD teacher Jeff Wilson died in the July 4th flooding. Wilson's family says his wife Amber and son Shiloh are among those still considered missing. John and Julia Burgess of Liberty County died in the flooding. John was singer Pat Green's brother. Julia was an educator in Liberty ISD. The search continues for their two young sons. Family members on social media reporter Rob Kamen of Atascocita was located, killed in the flooding, but his wife Melissa is still among the missing. Houston-born Jane Ragsdale died. She led Heart of the Hills Camp. From Camp Mystic, 8-year-old camper Anna Margaret Bellows of Houston died, as did 8-year-old Blakely McCrory, 9-year-old Molly DeWitt of Wilchester Elementary, 10-year-old Greta Toranzo from Sinclair Elementary, and Chloe Childress was an upperclassman at Kincaid working as a camp counselor. Risa Menchaca, a recent Caney Creek High School graduate, also died in the flooding. Still considered missing are Mystic camper Kelly Ann Lytle and Margaret Sheedy, a third grader at Kincaid School in Piney Point Village. Several students from Kelly Catholic High School in Beaumont are missing. They are Ella Cahill, Aiden Hartfield, and Joyce Baden. Both Brad and Tina Perry of League City clung to trees as the waters moved through. Tina was located alive. Rescuers are still searching for her husband, Brad. And without naming any names, the Spring Branch District put out this statement Sunday afternoon saying, "It is with immeasurable sadness that we share the tragic Texas Hill Country floods in recent days have deeply impacted several of our Spring Branch ISD families as their children have been confirmed to have passed away or remain missing."
That was Melissa Wilson reporting there. And just a little while ago, we did confirm the death of Molly Schaefer of Houston. She was at the River Inn at Hunt for the holiday. Her husband says they were at a 46th annual reunion with best friends from law school. As they tried to evacuate, their car was swept away. He managed to get out while she was swept away. Well, we do know that the desperate search continues at this hour for the missing in Central Texas as those flash floods devastated the region over the weekend. And along with Caroline Collins, we also have Fox's Kennedy Hayes live in Kerrville. So Kennedy, describe what you're seeing right now.
Rashi, well, the best way to describe what we're seeing on the ground right now in terms of the debris is just overwhelming. I'll give you an example of that. I'm going to step over this tree limb so you can see this toppled limb right behind me. It's larger than me. And if you pan this way, you can see the Guadalupe River right there. So that gives you an idea about how strong these floodwaters can be. And even surrounding this area that we're in now, dozens and dozens of tree limbs have fallen. We know, according to some red X's on some trees, that rescue crews have already been to this area and were not able to recover anyone. But in terms of the recovery effort, it's definitely all hands on deck. And among the missing, we know, are campers and counselors from nearby Camp Mystic, a Christian all-girls camp. One counselor shared her story.
It was about 1:30 in the morning, and rain just kind of started coming through our windows. I woke my girls up, told them to close the windows, and then the power just went out. They told us that two of the cabins with the 7-year-old girls were wiped away.
Torrential rain overnight into Friday morning sent the Guadalupe River surging 26 feet in under an hour. Most people were fast asleep, and the floodwaters swept through cabins, tents, trailers, dragging people into the dark. Again, dozens are still missing. Officials say 190 people at least are dead. That includes 30 children. And right now here, over 400 agencies, including teams from Mexico, are searching non-stop. President Trump is expected to visit Friday, and federal aid is on the way. A longtime local tells me he still can't believe what's happening here.
Never seen anything like this. Never. Feel sorry for them kids who were taken in their sleeps. It's just heartbreaking.
Officials say this recovery is going to be long and grueling. We know the next update is coming at 5 p.m. local time. Back to you.
All right, Kennedy, thank you so much for that live report. And we are thinking and praying for those families and for those people to be alive, definitely.